Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Welcome to my lab 3 video for BAP 10903 operating system. In this video, I'm going to teach you about basic Unix commands that are used to explore and manage the directory structure. Let's get started. The first command is pwd, which stands for printing working directory. When I press enter, it shows us the full path of directory that I'm currently in. This helps us to know exactly where we are inside the Unix file system. So right now we are at home directory. Next, I type ls to see what inside this directory. The command lists all file and folder in my current location. As you can see, these are several folders such as document, download, music, public, template, and so on, along with a few text files like binder codes and money blue. So exactly in short to remember for me is all the blue words we call as a folder, but as for a white word we call as a text file. So then I type ls slash a and enter to show a hidden file. These files usually start with a dot, such as bashrack, profile, sudo admin successful. Uh, these are system configuration file that a user normally doesn't change it. After that, I type ls and al, enter, to see more detailed information. They show the file type, permission, owner name, size, and the last modified date. For example, we can see the first line, we have the drxwr. So the first line we call for owner can read, write, and execute. Now I'm going to show how to move between directory using the cd command, which stands for change directory. First, I tap cd and double dot. This moves me to one level up in the directory structure. You can see that my current location changed from home Kistina to just home/home. That's mean I'm going up to the parent directory. So next, I'm gonna type cd and a symbol tilde. This command bring me back to my home directory, which is my case is home Kistina. If you want to see, just type pwd again, and you can see I right now is home Kistina again. The tilde symbol is a shortcut that always represents the user home folder. Now, to return the previous directory I was in, I use a command cd and a symbol dash. This dash symbol act like a toggle. It's bring me back to the last directory I visit. If I type it again, I switch back to the one before that. This is really useful when I'm moving back and forth between two directories quickly. So, just to summarize, cd tile goes to the home folder and cd double dot move up one level up, and cd dash switches between the last two directories. Alright, now let me show you how to create and remove the directory in Unix. To create a new folder, I use a command mkdir or called mkdir, which stands for make directory. So here I type mkdir float and press enter. This command create a new folder called float in my current location. Next, I'm going to show you how to check if the folder was created successfully by typing ls. Huh! This command, as you can see, there's a new folder named float list among my file and directories. If I want to delete this folder, I can use a rmdir command, which stand for remove directory. So I type rmdir float and press enter. So the folder is now deleted. But remember, RMDIR only worked for empty folder. If the folder was filed inside it, Unix will remove it using RMDR. You will need another command called rm -r to delete a folder along with its content. But we stay for RMDR for now since it's safer. Let's say we can see it again with command ls. Now there's no folder called float anymore. Next, I'm going to show how to create a new file and view its content. Here, I use a command called cat followed by a greater than sign and a file name. So I type a cat and greater than sign, and for example, I type culture.txt and press enter. Now the terminal is waiting for me to type something inside the file. I type a short message like, for example, baju kurung adalah untuk kaum wanita. Baju Melayu adalah untuk kaum lelaki. Baju tradisional tradisional orang Melayu. Press enter. After I'm done typing, I press Ctrl plus D on my keyboard. That save the file and exit back to the terminal. Ctrl D. To confirm that my file was created, I tap ls and press enter. You can see that cultural.txt it show appear in a list of file. Finally, I display the content of the file using cat culture.txt and press the enter. When I press the enter, it shows the message I typed earlier was shown. This means the file was successfully created and it's been saved. Now, for next step, let's learn how to copy and rename file in Unix. First, I use the cp command which stands for copy. I type cp culture.txt, add.txt and press enter. Press enter. This means I want to copy the file culture.txt and create a new file named add.txt. To check if the next file exists, I tap ls. As you can see, both culture.txt and add.txt was listed here. Next, I'm going to rename and copy file using the mv command. MV stands for move, but it also been used for rename file. So I tap mv add.txt and next maybe food.txt. I'm going to press the enter. This changed the name and file from add.txt to food.txt. If I tap ls again, you notice that add.txt is gone and replaced to food.txt. That show the file was successfully renamed. In summary, the CP comment made me a duplicate of a file, while MV is used for renaming and moving file to another directory. Next, I show you how to delete a file using the rm command. Here, I tap the rmculture.txt. This command remove or delete the file named culture.txt from my directory. To make sure, I already tap ls to see if the file no longer appear in the list. That means it has been successfully deleted. Now, it's very important to be careful when using the rm command. Unlike Windows, Unix doesn't not have a recycle bin. So once you delete a file, you can get it back. For the last comment, I'm going to demonstrate how to create links in Unix. There's a two type of links, hard links and soft links, also known as a symbolic links. First, I create a hard link using the command ln. I type ln and for example, banjer dot txt space because we make a hard link, so going to type hard link dot txt and press the enter. So how we gonna see is going to say ls and we're gonna see there's a file called hardlink.txt. This command create another name for this same file data. In other word, binder.txt, a hard txt is now to the same file. If I edit one, the changes will appear in other. Next, I'm going to create a symbolic link using a best as option. I tap, for example, I tap ln space the best as and type, I'm going to say binder again. Oh no, I'm not good. I'm going to type cloud dot txt space softlink dot txt and press enter. A similar link works like a shortcut. It doesn't contain the file itself, but instead point to the original file. If the original file is deleted, the symbolic links will no longer work. Now I tap ls space bash l to list all the file in detail. You can see the symbolic link softlink.txt has an arrow showing where it's point. It says that means it's a shortcut to the original file. Meanwhile, hardlink.txt looks just like a normal file because it shares the same data with binder.txt. So that's the main difference. A hard link is a full duplicate of the link of the file data, while a soft link is just a shortcut pointing to the original file. This is the file.